But it wasn't my fault. This woman you gave me, God, she didn't let me go to church. She can't stop you. You're bigger than she is. Hopefully. Come on. If you're not there, it's because you didn't do it. Don't spend your time looking for somebody to blame. That's not a sign of maturity. That's something little children do. Johnny, how come you have your hand in the cookie jar? Well, it's Susie's fault. She wouldn't go get them for me. We use that in the Christian world. It's not my fault. That's a sign of maturity. Don't ever start your day that way. You can spend too much time dreaming about the future, never realizing that a little bit of your future arrives every day. Every day, you're living yesterday's future. So know the real value of today. Yesterday is gone. It cannot be recovered. Any thought of yesterday is a waste of time unless it is used as a tool to change your today. You can live in yesterday, and people do. Oh yeah, back then when I saw a message on keeping a museum. I refuse to keep a museum. We don't ever want to be museum keepers. We were never called to be museum keepers. Oh yeah, but back then I was. You know, back when I was 30, back when I was 40, back when I was 50, last year. What's that? When I was 30. Be kind. You know, we spend our time looking in the back, and unless we're looking ahead, we're not going to move forward. So you can look in the back and get tools and say, I messed up here, I shouldn't have done that, so I'm not going to do that again. But other than that, forget about the past. It's done. It cannot be changed. It is now history. It's gone down that way, and it's going to stay that way. Tomorrow, with all of its promises, can be as fickle as a spring wind. Your best laid plans may not materialize just with the twist of circumstances. You have the plans, you have everything laid out, this is the way it's going to work, and guess what? Walk into work today, you break your leg and everything changes. Now, I'm not confessing that on you, no. I'm just saying that's how quickly life changes. You walk into your office and the boss says, hey, gee, we got cutbacks, sorry. Nice knowing you. Hope we can still be friends. Yeah. Your life just changed. Everything changed. But guess what? No matter how well we make those plans, they may not materialize. The most important thing in our lives is what are we doing right now? Are we building for eternity? Are we building a solid foundation to support a proper future, even if some things have changed? Have we made a habit of using wisdom in our dealings? If we've used wisdom in all of our dealings, then even if circumstances change, the foundation is solid. Wisdom will promote us and prosper us, in spite of what happens in circumstances. But too often we want to throw wisdom to the wind because there's a faster way. I don't have to do it the slow and easy way. You know, I know Pastor said I'm going to have to work here and here and here and prove myself before I get promoted into another position. But if I go over there, that pastor won't make me do that. He'll tell me right away how good I am. I'll be in charge of this right away. What have you done? You just set yourself up for a fall. Mm-hmm. The Bible speaks very clearly about those things. Let every man be proved.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to be proved. We want to do the fast way. There is no fast way. Yeah, well, I can just suck up to the right guy at work, and he's going to promote me. He's going to see to it that I get that job, and I'm going to be above everybody else, and I'm going to be chance of the heart is not going to last. A lot of times we have the gifts to take us someplace, but we don't have the character to keep us there. The character is developed by growing slowly. I've heard some orators, they're great speakers. They can deliver a message. You can smell the fires of hell when they're talking them down. But they don't have the character to stay there. They never develop the character. And as fast as they rise, they fall. What are you doing right now? Are you using wisdom? Mourning what could have been or what should have been is as big a waste of time as building air castles about what might be. Seek God, find His direction, and rest. Knowing your future is in your hands. That's a sign of maturity. Rest is a sign of maturity. Do you know that? Rest in the Lord. Number 3. I only have 4 points today. Proverbs 12:24. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 24 says, "The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute." In trying times, don't quit trying. One sign of maturity is stick-to-itiveness. And I know that's not a word according to my Webster's, but it is in my language. Stick-to-itiveness will get you places where nothing else will. Stick-to-itiveness will keep you going when you don't even feel like keeping going. One of the things we see in little children, they'll try something for a few minutes, it doesn't work, they throw it down in disgust and walk away. Little children do that, not 50-year-old children. When they mature, their instructors ought to be training them on how to keep on trying until they succeed, if it has a great enough value. Children are taught when they're playing with toys and they're trying to build something out of Legos or out of blocks, they're building something and it doesn't work and they throw it away and leave. And then the parent, the instructor at the time will call and say, "Hey, no, that's okay. Here, you put this together like this, you put this together," start showing them how it builds, how the pieces fit, how it can work until they've accomplished what they want. Then they'll have a great hallelujah party when it's finished. "Way to go! Good job! Look what you built!" And you're reinforcing the fact that you keep on trying. If little Johnny decides, "I don't like this, because it doesn't work, I'm finished," throws it all away, walks away, the worst thing Mommy can say is go, "Oh, great job, little Johnny." No, you get back here and let's work on this together. A sign of maturity. One problem is too many children have never been taught to push through. The generation has raised a group of children that believe that if it takes effort or endurance, there must be something wrong. If it's beyond this, there's got to be a problem. A generation that starts thinking that they're entitled without working for it. It's mom and dad's job to see to it that I have it. No, it's not. That attitude, when these children grow up, has led to I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of marriage failures. I don't have to, I don't like it. Bankrupt businesses, mortgage foreclosures, all manner of social diseases because the children have not been taught on how to persevere until they get it. It's too hard. And then little Susie gets married. And 2 weeks later, it's too hard. I love premarital counseling. And his staff can tell you.
We love it too.
Guess what, guys? It's hard. It's not easy. You're going to find out things you never knew about each other. And I love it because at that time you can tell them, but they don't believe you. A month later, you look like a very wise man. What happens is people start thinking socialism must be the answer. It's too hard for me to do, so I shouldn't have to do, so everybody else should have to go to work, and they should just be able to help support me. Socialism. I believe that's the root of where socialism comes from. Nobody and nothing can keep you down unless you decide not to get up again. Christ has already given us the victory over every attack, already given us the victory over every temptation. We know that greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So this world will always judge a good man by what he does,